you found evidence about Rwanda being implicated in what's happening in Congo for minerals in Eastern Congo. Are you really saying it is just Rwanda? Why don't you be brave enough to say Rwanda is invading our territory we have created for ourselves and is encroaching on the minerals we are also encroaching on in Eastern Congo? Why don't you be brave enough to admit that? At least to say that. Minerals? If what is the allegations, if these allegations were true, you know what? Rwanda would be as rich as you are, those who make the accusations. We would not be needing your money at all. Which you give us nothing, and you come and beat us up for for everything. I mean, yeah, that is the world between the dark past and the cruel present. But what didn't kill us and finish us 21 years ago has hardened us, has prepared us for the bad things that will always come anytime these people want and wish. Honestly, I want to assure you, we will not die not fighting like last time. And fighting does not involve invading anybody's territory, does not involve going after something that is not ours. Fighting, I mean, is if you find us here and want to treat us the way you want that we have seen in the past, I just want to assure you, you will not succeed. You will not succeed. I think I beg all these Rwandans, we should be itching for a fight with anybody who wants to come here and turn things upside down. And I think there are many who are ready to join for that. But for our friends, our partners, please, don't misunderstand us, don't mistreat us. We have had enough of it. Take it somewhere else. Take it somewhere else. You know, this B.B.M who was telling you this whole history, by the B.B.M, if you could compile that and distribute it to our friends and all of us. I actually want a copy of what you... But I think you should give our friends and others, they need to much as in the cruel present, facts don't matter, evidence doesn't matter, the truth doesn't matter. What matters is what pleases you on any day, and doesn't matter what facts about others. But and I was saying this because this man made another presentation another time that involved the same people he was talking about. And the next day, from embassies, people came to him, threatening him. Yeah. You know, they even, they are so foolishly brave to just, you know, they went to him. And I think another message went through Foreign Affairs. It's like this man who is saying this, and he was not saying it is not true, but he was saying no for daring to say it, even if it is the truth. Yes, they threatened him, and they even started threatening he will not get a visa to travel to some places, face to face, like that. Somebody from the embassy threatening our minister. Of course, I can't blame them that, given this history we have had, that from the embassy they even think they are above the minister. Yeah. He just come and say, you dare say this. He wasn't saying, this is contrary to the truth or evidence we have. Why did you present lies? No. He was just saying, whether lies or truth, you shouldn't have said it. That is the cruel present we live in, but we must confront it. And we will. We shall. No question about it. I've also told people that anyway, for us, we are in a sort of not bad position, because the worst has already happened to us. I don't think anything worse will happen, ever. So those who are scared, fearful of anything, I just want to console you in some way, if you may, that actually the worst has already passed. When we lost the people during that time, the young man was giving testimony about. Do you think anything like that would ever happen again? I don't think so. So why would we be scared of anything? The worst. The hurricane came and we took cover and things, and it has passed. And we rebuilt. We rebuilt our strength of all kinds. I don't think there is any other hurricane that will come and sweep across the country, destroying everything. I don't think so. So, and this day always reminds us of some of the things that I ignored, and the facts that remember the book written by somebody many of you know, Philip Gurevich, with a very long title. when he, and this is a man who, well, at least I would have wished if they could think of such a man and put him in the group of experts, maybe they would benefit from, but you bring somebody just because she comes from a country that colonized Rwanda and that becomes the expert. I think that's not serious. But he said that the title of the book was, "We wish to inform you that tomorrow will be killed with our families." You know, who were they informing? And who was going to stop that? And who was going to come to their rescue? Nobody. It just happened as they said it. People kept telling the world, "We want to inform you that tomorrow we're going to be killed with all our families." And who cared? And the families were killed indeed, including the family of the young man who was testifying here. Well, including our families, those of us standing here, who have been demonized every single day about our history. The history where there is a force that always has been attempting to turn victims into perpetrators. So these people who give testimonies and say what happened to them, they are actually now perpetrators. They are no longer victims. So the cynicism I was talking about of what happens in this world is that these very people who barely survived and who lost everything else and their families are now the victims.